Is the GTX 1650 trash? Whew. All right, now a couple weeks ago, NVIDIA released the GTX 1650. Now I had this big thing planned where I go online, see the news about the release of the first really budget Turing-based graphics card. I order one up, then just like most of you guys, I go to YouTube, do some research, and I see reviews like this.
So really not impressive, the 1650.
Also this.
Yeah, this product's pointless. I think it's fair to say it was dead on arrival.
And like this.
Honestly, this is probably going to be the shiniest turd you're ever going to see.
Not looking good. But immediately the doorbell would ring and boom, my package would be here with my brand new graphics card. And I would have to ask the question, is the GTX 1650 trash? But you know, real life happens. Shout out to the Vanglorious Cehova. Y'all have seen her before. She's helped me out with reviews and other things on this channel. She's going through some things, you know, so I had to take some time. We're taking some time to get her right, you know. So do me a favor, leave a cookie emoji or the word cookie down below in the comments to let her know, man, that the people here are thinking about her, sending her well wishes and whatnot. Now, honestly, I haven't thought about this card. I lost it pretty much for about 2 weeks. It was in my house. We did a lot of cleaning up and moving and I couldn't find it. It's still in the packaging. If y'all can see the size of boxes and stuff that I need to open, make sure you subscribe. There's a lot of things coming, some fun stuff all in the mix. Everything you know me for, you're gonna get some of it. So earlier today, I was moving stuff around. I saw this and I said, hey man, why don't I just install it, play some games, test it out, and we're gonna see, is this truly a worthless product or not? Let's get to it. Now to give a little insight, the card that I have here is a Zotac 1650 OC. It's a 4GB super compact card that doesn't need any additional 6 or 8 pin connections from the power supply. It reminds me in size and design of my GTX 1050 Ti, which I will be putting it up against, as well as the GTX 1660 I previously reviewed here. The test bench I used was the recent gaming build with the Ryzen 2200G that I have yet to still pick a name for due to everything I spoke about at the beginning of this video. Firing up the heaven benchmark, we see that at 1080p medium quality, we get some interesting results. The 1650 improved on the 1050 Ti, but not by that much of a margin. But the jump in performance between the 1650 and 1660 was quite eye-opening. Diving into the Far Cry benchmark tool, we see that these same trends continue. While the difference between the 1650 and a previous generation card like the 1050 Ti is of note, I don't know if the performance gains will automatically warrant an immediate upgrade. The Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Forza Horizon 4 numbers paint a similar story. From the 1050 Ti, I don't know if this card would be the jump for me. I honestly believe that the 1660 is ideally more of that sweet spot for Team Green if you're looking to stay close to that $200 bang for your buck range for a card. We'll address AMD and the RX 570 later. For now, let's do a few live play tests to see how well this card performs in game. Alright folks, I ran a few stock benchmarks and y'all saw the results to see what's going on. What I wanted to do was actually come into the game. I kind of wanted to see what kind of real life gameplay you could get with a $150 GPU. Now, we're here in Apex Legends. Let's go into the settings. Everything is high. Everything is pretty high, very high. About as high as you can get. Also, I only play this game for benchmarks. I only play this game for benchmarks. However trash I am, hush your mouth, all right? Don't even do it. Come on now. Okay, doing 44 here. Let's see. Not too bad. It's still playable. It still feels pretty smooth. Oh, you want to go right into where people be at. That's okay. Get this done and quick, over with. This will be over quick. because I'm probably gonna get blasted here in a second. Where am I at? Can I get a gun? Ah, there we go. Yeah. Let's see where we are at. About 50 FPS. Still looking pretty smooth, 53. Where my teammates at? Oh, somebody blasting on me? Oh, that might be my teammate. Oh, what's going on? Oh. So, I shot my teammate and got blasted from behind. But, yeah, squad eliminated. You can see that we were kind of running in the high 50s to, low, to the mid to high 50. That's kind of where we was running at. Yeah, that was trash. Oh yeah, we're ready. Oh, my bad. My bad. This ain't that review. I was just listening. I'm waiting for updates and stuff. Y'all know how that go, man. I swear, you never need to do an update until you need to use that actual app. It's crazy. All right, so we here in CS:GO. Let's see what our settings are. Everything's auto high. 8 times MSAA. Let's turn that down. Motion blur off. Shader detail high. We want those really high FPS in game because that's what people want when they play CS:GO. If you're gonna open up a game I like to play, then we're gonna play some Black Ops 3, which we'll probably finish out on the end. But let's see what's good. I just want to get into a game here and see what's good. I'll probably get shot a lot. All right, we're in here. Oh wow, 220 FPS. So we definitely got the high FPS. I'm playing on a 144 hertz monitor. I mean, it looks super smooth. I'll probably go get shot here quick. Oh, took him out. Took him out. Let's go. Let's keep on moving. While I'm taking people out. These are real people, I believe. Oh, ow. Yeah. All right, that's it. Real quick, let me jump into my favorite game I actually like to play, Black Ops 4, and we're gonna see what's good. All right, the reason why I wanted to finish this up with a little Black Ops 4, which I know isn't the most popular game when it comes to like reviewers and benchmarking, is that I play this game close to daily. So I will be able to really give you an idea of just how good it's playing and see if there's any issues when we load it up. So let's get in here and see what's going on. Okay, we're at 1080p. I just changed my refresh rate to 144 hertz. Let's see. Is that low? Some low settings. Let's see. Let me see if I could get medium. Let's see where I'm at with medium and high. Oh, averaging 102 FPS. What resolution is this? Let me check the resolution scale. Okay, render resolution. Let's turn that up to 100. Oh yeah, this looks good. This looks pretty good. This is definitely very playable. Now, when I said that this was my game, I didn't say I was better at it. I'm just saying I know this game a little bit more. All right, okay, let's go. There we go. Okay, yeah, that looks real good. Let's get up out of here and take it to the results. All right, let's go ahead and get to it. Is the GTX 1650 trash? Honestly, I gotta say, I was pretty surprised by the performance of this little card. By watching the reviews and seeing just the type of attention that it was getting, I thought this card was terrible. I didn't think it was gonna be able to play anything. When I loaded it up, I started playing it. Y'all saw the results. It was actually some pretty enjoyable gameplay with this little $150 card. Now, this specific version I have right here for $150 from Zotac, it doesn't need any extra power from your power supply. So you can take this card, throw it in any machine with a PCIe slot and get some good gaming. So these type of cards will be great for those people who want to do those Dell Optiplex builds, especially like the one that I showed you here. Or if you have any kind of desktop OEM or just computer that you built and you're looking to get your feet wet a little bit into PC gaming, for $150, you throw this into your system, boom, now you can play and have some good gaming. Now, I gotta talk to y'all real quick. Now, when I do these GPU reviews, y'all see that I will run benchmarks, and benchmarks are great because they give you that raw data. But what I think tends to get lost in the myriad of benchmark reviews is that most people don't play at max settings on really high resolution, really high frame rate, really high quality monitors. I even see it in the communities of the PC Master Race where people are building these nice, extravagant, expensive computers and they're playing on a 1080p 60 hertz monitor. And I'm like, why do you need two 1080 Ti's in SLI? Why did you go out and buy the 2080 Ti? Why are you running a Vega 64? What are you possibly, you're not using that card to any of its potential. Now there are content creators and stuff like that, but I'm talking about specifically for gaming. So essentially, you're not getting any good bang for your buck. You just spent a lot of money just to flex and say you have a really great card. If you're just looking to get into PC gaming, maybe you're a parent, your kid has been like, yo, we got a computer, I wanna play games on it, and you don't really understand what it is, and somebody says, yo, this card right here is 150 bucks. I gotta say, that is not bad. Now, I understand, I know it's gonna be some people down in the comments.
Yo, the RX 570. What about the GTX 1660?
Yes, the RX 570 at 1080p, you could get much cheaper than this card. And from the results that I've seen, been able to get even better gameplay. That is the truth. But I will say there are a few caveats with that. Now, while there are deals on the RX 570, when people are finding these amazing $80, $60 or lower prices, those are for used cards. Now, if you're gonna get into the used GPU market, to me, I still think there are better options than the 570. You can get a used 580 cheaper than this card new, and to me, you'll really be killing it at 1080p, playing all types of games, AAA titles, streaming, doing whatever you want to do. You could take over YouTube and the internet. You can get a used 1060. Hell, I've even seen used 1070 starting to go for 150. You could do a lot better if you're looking into the used GPU market in the first place. But there's a few things you need to worry about, especially when you're buying used. A lot of them have been used in mining, which is not a problem, but sometimes you'll have some issues where you have to flash the BIOS and do other things to get them working correctly. Now that's just a buyer's beware. I could leave links down below to videos on that process. That's just something you might encounter. So I do say buyer beware, especially when you're on the used market. Always be careful. So no, I didn't make this video to come out and battle any other YouTubers, because how they feel is how they feel about this card. What I think is that, you know, is not the worst thing that you could do if you don't. You gotta think, there's a lot of people who don't have all the information. You know, there's still people, and I'm talking about tech people, who still have no trust in AMD. So whenever you offer an AMD offer and they're like, what, huh? It's kind of like trying to get an iPhone person to buy Android, you know? They know NVIDIA, the dominance, the name recognition, all of that. So that does play a part into it. I'm definitely down to help anybody change their mind. I love all my AMD stuff. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. I'm gonna get up out of here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. And never forget to holla at your boy.